Short and Sweet is finally out, and we're checking out Taste. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 9. I'm back with another episode. And I just got a call from my ex-wife. She just let me know that she's heading back to my home state. That's kind of weird. But anyways, guys, Sabrina Carpenter finally dropped the album. We've been waiting for this. The hype, the rollout for Short and Sweet has been absolutely amazing. One of the better, newer generation album rollouts that I've seen this year. One of the best album rollouts, honestly. I mean, you have Espresso, Please, Please, Please. I mean, God. Massive singles, #1 hits, all across the board. And guys, I've been waiting for this album. Ever since I knew the release date, I've been so fire waiting for it. Just waiting for it. The rollout's been great. The promotion's been great. And now we're finally here. The album is finally out. And we got a lot of tracks we're going to be doing reviews for. So guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. We're going to be dropping new content Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All Sabrina Carpenter. We're doing a Sabrina Carpenter marathon, and we'll end it off with a Sabrina Carpenter Short and Sweet album review. So get ready for that. So make sure you follow up. We're dropping new Sabrina Carpenter reviews every single day. So check the podcast every single day. And yeah, let's talk about this song though, Taste. This is one of the first tracks off the album. It was one of the first tracks that got teased, and it's one of the first tracks off the album that's going to be one of the music videos too. One of the first music videos. So I wanted to get my coverage out for the song pretty early. That's why we're dropping it, first hour in. But yeah, I just listened to Taste. I listened to it about like 2 to 3 times. It took me like 3 or 4 times because the song does start a little bit too fast for me. So I just kind of, had to go back, rewind. Okay, is this how I really feel about it, etc. And yeah, guys, I got a lot of thoughts to go over. So I got some points I want to get over. I got some points to get off my chest. And my first point already is that I really enjoy the instrumental here. I think the instrumental is absolutely on top. Pretty nice. It's got this kind of acoustic, pop, rock, kind of all mashup vibe here. And I really enjoy that. I really love mashup vibes. I love that stuff. If you can incorporate mashing up different genres together, it always makes your song more unique. The more you add, the more influences you add, the more unique your song's going to be because your song is pulling off from so many different facets and so many layers, etc. So doing that's going to make your song really stand out. And I think Sabrina Carpenter does a great job on the production here. I think the production of the song is really nice. It has a different shade of acoustic, pop, rock, and I like that all. Drums are pretty heavy. Sounds great. Also, I love that there's a bridge on here. I love a good bridge. And a lot of pop songs don't have bridges these days because they're trying to be, 2-minute TikTok songs. But if you're as big as Sabrina Carpenter, you only need a couple of those TikTok songs. So this is not one of the case. This has a bridge to it. And the bridge is really, really good. It leads off to the final version of the hook, and the final hook is just absolutely amazing. So I really enjoy that off the bat here. And that's just a couple of points we're going over. I mean, we haven't even, went into really deep how I'm feeling here. Now, I will say this, though. Third point. I do feel like, I wish the opening verse had a little bit more of a switch up vocally. I think we're kind of just riding on a little bit too much of the first pattern. The first set of vocals in the first verse, I enjoyed them. But I think as the first verse was dragging on a little bit, I feel like you could have maybe switched it up a little bit vocally. But that's not really hindering the song, and the second verse makes up way more than that. So that's the points. That's the couple of points. That's the cliff notes. That's for the ADHD people. All right, y'all clicked off. All right, let's get this review going. Sabrina Carpenter, Taste. Let's talk about the instrumental. I do like the instrumental. It has a pretty, like I said, it has this kind of nice acoustic rock pop vibe. It's all in one here, and the drums, the background vocals just really pair well with the instrumental, and it just overall comes together. I really enjoy the instrumental. I think the instrumental has a great sound to it, etc. Now, the opening verse. The opening verse was pretty nice. I like this singing, pretty good flow throughout the track. Pretty good flow throughout, and it kind of kept the same pace going throughout the whole, first part of the song, which I really enjoy, and I like simplicity like that. The opening verse is not bad at all. The only thing negative, I guess, not really negative, more like I wish there was a little bit more. This is not really of a negative. I'm gonna just tell you this, when I say this, don't take it as a negative critique of the song. All right, when I say this, when I say, there could have been maybe a switch up vocally, I'm just saying basically more. I just wish there was just a little bit more on the opening verse. And that means the original verse is good, If I'm saying the verse is bad and the opening verse, I'm going to tell you it's bad. But no, the opening verse is completely good, completely fine. My only thing is I just wish there was a little bit more. But yeah, opening verse is pretty good. Hook. Guys, I like a nice, short, good hook. If your hook is nice, it's short, good singing, etc., that's how you get a high score in my book. If you can keep things simple but make it sound fresh and good, I always enjoy that. This hook is nice, it's short, it sounds really great, especially that bridge to the final hook just brings it all together, and I do love a good bridge and hook. The second verse was great too. Great flow switch up. I love the flow switch up here. It really turned things around. If I was complaining that I wanted a little bit more in the first verse, this smooths everything out because the second verse is absolutely banging. She goes fully off, guys. 100%. Fully goes off on this song. Absolutely goes crazy. Lord. Absolutely, god darn dang mighty, she's going crazy on this. And like I said, great second verse. I love flow switch ups, and yeah, I would like flow switch ups more if it was in the first verse maybe, but I don't feel bad. I feel like the second verse having a pretty good flow switch up like that actually comes together really gosh darn dang good in my opinion. So overall, in my opinion, the second verse is absolutely banging. So guys, we went over the production, we went over the verse, we went over the hook. Guys, we even went over the second hook. We went over everything here. And I'm going to ask this question because I have to ask this question, as this is the first track on the album. Is this a good starting track for the Sabrina Carpenter album? Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know, because I think this is more of a kind of a little bit of a mid-tier kind of track here in my opinion. But no, actually I'm going to lie. I'm going to throw that opinion out the water. I think this is a pretty good opening track. It shows vocal range, vocal abilities here, vocal switch-ups. Everything is here. Production's here. The verses are here. The hook is here. Everything is absolutely here. So, overall, what am I going to give it? What am I going to give this score? Honestly, I'm going to give this song an 8 out of 10. So, 8 out of 10, what'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. And actually, go check out the next episode, because the next episode is actually up right now. If you're listening to this one right now, the next one is absolutely up right now. So you can go right over and go check that one out. But yeah, I can't believe this. Lord mighty, my ex-wife calling me after all this gosh darn dang time. Guys, y'all want to know the background? Basically, I was in a coma, and she sent me a letter, leaving state. I'm going to have to text my girlfriend about this. Fuck. She left me too. What is even this? Sorry, I didn't know you had an ex-wife. We're breaking up. Are you? What the hell? Well, I guess that Taylor Swift concert was for nothing. Well, I guess I'm going to text my ex-wife. Maybe join that book club she was talking about. Maybe I'll impress her. I don't know.